Alright, sorry about that. Turns out I was looking for the rubbing alcohol in all the wrong places, but well, I just did the thing you're supposed to do. That isn't just blowing to the cartridge, which is, you know, actually cleaning up the contact points with a Q-tip and rubbing alcohol. I don't think I ever actually did that for an N64 cartridge until today, so should be something. Let's see if we can actually, you know, get to the end of this chapter now. And well, you know, cleaning apparently was warranted, but oh boy, well that's not good. That became far faster now than it used to. Goodness. Alright, we'll take a screenshot of the same area of the screen as before. Hold on. We might have a bit of a problem on our hands if this persists. Okay, hit the soft reset and apparently it's not really doing much. Let's try this again. I'd have to repeat this little stunt if it keeps happening. Maybe I should clean like the contact points and inside of the console as well. Alright. I'm pretty sure that I wouldn't have to. Okay, let's see what happens now. Okay, now it lets me in. It seems to be completely random, but yeah, so say at least I was pretty certain that there was one more save point that you could hit inside the dungeon that we had hit. Alright. I guess we're gonna just keep going and see what happens. Okay, I don't think there's any new enemies, so let's just go through this as quickly as possible and come back to hit the freaking the save block as frequently as possible. Okay. Boy, sick, as a certain person I've heard with would say. I'm not really familiar with in a literal sense, but you know, I'm far enough into the game, I'm like nearly 20 hours into the game at this point, so I hope it doesn't happen, but if worst does come to worst, I am perfectly legally entitled to emulate this game, since I do legally own a physical copy of it, so just throwing that out there. Same with the other, well, the next three Paper Mario sequels, as a matter of fact. Okay, I guess we'll kill this guy first. Or try to, hold on. I'm actually gonna go ahead and hit the Starstorm for this one now. Let's do things a little bit differently in this timeline and see how we fare. Guess we'll finish this guy off first. And not be affected by that guy. We could even hammer this dude and end up killing him, but why do that when we can get that much more extra damage on the jump? Alright, so yeah, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll clear this room out on the right, which all we're gonna do really is, you know, beat that guy up. By attacking in a way that does 0 damage, but at least it stops us from getting hit by the first strike. I will throw out this room and then we will basically rush back to the save point. Because I'm really fucking paranoid at this point. And can you blame me? I guess I can kind of tell which attack it's going to use, not by looking at the animation, but by looking at like how quickly it approaches you and how close it is to you when it actually initiates the attack. When it's closer, then that means then that it's going to do the bite. It's a little bit of a distance away, then it's not going to do the bite. It'll do the poison breath. Shit. If only I could do one more point of damage with that attack, I could actually you know, finish this guy off in one turn and also start damaging the other guy, but I guess it doesn't matter because too much, because we're gonna end up taking the same amount of turns to finish this either way, so it's not too big of a deal. We're gonna take like one more point of poison damage after this round, or does it just end? Let's see. It just ends, yeah, it does. Only 25 more star points to go before we get another thing, another level. Okay. So instead of going out, oh yeah, there's an item there, I forgot about that shit. Is that an item or is that like a badge? I guess we'll find out now. We have to actually drop down while we're ready this thing to get that. That's a badge. Fire shield, there you go. That's actually quite good for this dungeon. Let's go ahead and if we can equip that. What would we have to give up for that though? Let's see. Where's it? First of all, fire shield. Okay, we need 2. Do we have anything that we can do away with? That's 2. Maybe Dodge Master. I guess it's not too reliable. This one's a lot more reliable for this dungeon. Oh, I don't want to have to do that 2 seconds of menuing again, so it's time to save again. Also really kind of paranoid that it's gonna end up crashing while it saves and somehow screw up my save. That's a little more worrying, but I guess we'll hope for the best. Hope that just doesn't happen. Okay. Just gonna have to repeat this. Shouldn't take too long at least. I think out of all the other N64 games that I own, the only one that I remember, that I have any clear memory of actually it crashing on me like that was Ocarina of Time. And I only remember that happening once ever. I think that might have not been a completely random crash, but have something to do with the, you know, cartridge tilting, but that was only... I'm pretty sure in the, like, at least 100 hours that I ended up playing Oot as a kid, probably more than that. Probably closer to 200. Or something like that. You know, that time I'm pretty sure that that's the only crash that I remember with actual clarity. Alright, so here we are again. See if we can actually complete this room without everything going to shit this time. This is the exact action we were doing when it crashed before, so... have faith. We'll do this. Something that I didn't quite get to... oh fuck, articulate last time. Wasn't expecting these guys to be here, but... oh, it's a red Magic Koopa. Hold on, that's really the first thing we need to do in this scenario is analyze our enemies. Or a Magic Koopa. He's one of the magicians in the Koopa clan. Snappy red robes. Max HP is 11, attack power is 3, defense power is 0. In attack, magically increases the attack power of others. Take care of him before he can pump up his companions. Well, I would have liked to know that before, period. Damn it. I'll go up by 1. Okay, that's not too bad. Can we use the lullaby? Maybe. I don't even know if that would work, but... I think it's worth checking out. Tossing out to see if it'll save our asses here. Well, it works on the guy that's boosted, so I guess that's something. And now we just... bring that fucker over here. Gonna boost the other guy now? Yep, sure is. That sucks, but we can kill him in this round at least. Pretty sure we're gonna be able to survive, but not with that guy. Let's bring out Cooper. Yeah, we can actually hurt these guys right now, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we did it. We should be good. Should be able to kill each of these guys in one round. Which means that we will survive. So what is there? When an enemy gets powered up like that, their power boost is permanent until the end of the fight. That kind of sucks. So we're gonna have to heal real quick. I don't trust my ability to survive the next fight if I don't heal at this point. But I do want those sweet, sweet star points, so I'll have to... What to do with it? Okay. We'll take the fried shroom. That makes sense. Maybe the egg too. I mean, the only use for the egg in its current state is just taking some health. Okay. Oh. Hopefully this one goes a little more. Fuck, that's a flying white Mighty Koopa. But at least we know now what those things are. We can easily kill this guy in the first round, so I think we'll do that. And I guess try to... So in theory right now I'm pretty sure that we should be able to... get through... Well, not anymore. Or never mind, that guy heals. Yeah. If the white magic never attacks, we should be able to get through this entire fight without taking a hit if we manage to hit all of the... block all of those attacks perfectly, but I don't think that's something that I can do too reliably, so... I did it there. Oh shit. What are you doing? Oh, just gonna whack me with that thing. I'm pretty sure we can kill both of them in this one turn now, so... There we go, we're almost to the next level. I guess the intelligent thing to do for the next level would be to upgrade my FP, but we'll see. And just keep alternating. Ultra Hammer acquired. Attack power of Mario's hammer increases even further. You can now destroy metal blocks. Large metal blocks. Right. I'm gonna take a gamble here and bring out Goombario to analyze this room, because... Okay, didn't remember if he had anything different, but... I guess his freaking comments in this area are so devoid of content that it doesn't matter. You know what, let's take the lower route here. Just for a change. It's down, oh yeah, I think we have to keep going down there to actually make progress, but before we do that we will hurriedly go back to the save block, which we kind of need to do out of sheer paranoia at this point. There's one good thing came out of it is that I actually, you know, did... Oh hey, this guy's here now. Required, recommended way that you're supposed to clean these things. Apparently it was in need of it based on how the QT looked after the fact, so there's that. My behold intuition tells me that great discoveries lie just beyond here, but there's this mysterious block in the way. Curses what to do. Well, that's easy. Yes, excellent. Oh, Mario, no time to hang about. Onward to glory. Well, I mean, are you coming? Nope. I'm pretty sure we established that we have to jump down from this thing so that we can get to the next partner upgrade block. Okay, this guy's just blind. Yeah. Nope. Okay. If we ride that all the way to the... Okay, we do get somewhere, but... Are we gonna drop down here? Is he anywhere down here? Oh, there he is. Don't mind me, Mario, just investigating this floor a bit more closely. You go on ahead. Oh, it doesn't even have like a mouth animation when he does that. Alright, let's go back and see like how far we have to go to, or try to figure out how far we have to go to actually hit the platform that has the block on it. How that far, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's what this slightly lighter color version of the wall is supposed to indicate. That's your hint there. Said I was gonna upgrade Goombario next, but maybe I should upgrade Cooper next, just because he's the only one who can effectively fight the lava bubbles here. Or what? I think either of those would probably be better for the this Mega Shock or Fire Shell. Well, Fire Shell wouldn't be that useful in this area, so I think we'll go with what, actually. We want to get all the partners to max level eventually, that's not surprising. Back to Ultra Rank. I'm pretty sure that there's at least one block in the sewers that we should be able to get to now that we have the Ultra Hammer. Alright. We'll definitely be getting that after we go back to town once we're done with this chapter. Right. We'll actually see what's beyond this point now, though. I don't know which of these routes leads to progress, but I'm taking a gamble. It's a really steep slope. If we dropped something here, gravity would make it roll down. Oh, yeah, like that. There we go. Guess we have to run away. I would imagine that maybe we have to, fuck. Do something like maybe we do have the way to avoid that was to do something like make yourself invisible with bow, but I don't know, it looked a little too much like that was not the case right away. It's like a sea filled with lava. Pretty sure we welcome to the lava sea. Wanna swim? I'm just walking, Mario. But, well, we can get some coins from these things, but what was I gonna say? I don't think we took a lot of damage from that thing, at least the big rolling mob guy. Yeah, we took like 1 point of damage. Well, okay. Well, since we're gonna be fighting these dudes again, let's just... shit. There we go. Oh yeah, we can do more damage now, so we can... I'm pretty sure we were able to finish off these guys in one round before anyway. Oh, that's 2 points of damage to our charged up attack with the hammer. That's nice. Shit. Saw it coming, I was expecting that now too. Apparently I just completely freaking terrible at dodging that attack, or blocking it. It's just not going to... But hey, just 5 more points and I'll be able to get another level and get a free heal from that. Okay. Nope. Depending on how many foes are in the battle, this guy's going to initiate. He thinks that we might be able to get it right here, the next level. I think it's gonna happen. So let's just try not to die and we'll be perfectly alright. I think we can even like kill the spike tops in one hit with Mario's current hammer attack power. Pretty sure that Cooper's not gonna be able to do jack, but that's fine. I'm gonna use block on more attack, which is way easier when these guys do it. And there we go. Go ahead and be prudent and actually upgrade our flower power here, flower points. Use abilities often, which I guess I should probably do more of anyway when I'm doing these normal fights, but like, especially in this game I feel I'm very stingy about using my my FP during normal battles that aren't boss battles. There we go. We're gonna have to wait a little bit longer for that platform to come back, but it's okay. Legitimately do not remember which way you have to go to like make progress. If I find out that this is where you have to go to make progress, I'm gonna be a little nonplussed. think this is where you have to go to make road shit. Hold on, before we bother going that way, let's backtrack then to the other place. The worst that could happen is that the enemies end up respawning, and if that does happen, then we get more free experience for, you know, killing them again. We're like level 15 now, aren't we? I guess we can potentially destroy the fire bars again and get more free money. I don't know. Maybe we can farm that. I guess that would be a fairly efficient way to get more cash, though. Shit. Of course, that just happened. Let me bring out bow just in case shit happens again. Well, I'm going up. It does, okay. Okay, are the enemies here respawned? They are not, so I do have some faith. Well, might have to do with the fact that that guy's there, but I'm gonna have some faith that the enemies in the dungeon are not gonna respawn until we're done with it. Like if we'll even come back completely. Go and save and also back to the pool left. And this time we're gonna find out what's down here, because apparently this is the optional route. I'm a moron. Pronounce that real weird. Okay. Hope I can make this with Parakarry, because if not, then I'm not quite sure how you do it, but I can make it. Okay, good. Let's get the prognosis for this place real quick. We're real spelunkers, aren't we? My Goompa told me that means cave explorer, kind of like Colorado. I wonder how he manages exploring by himself. At least we have each other. Well, he's not quite managing by himself right now, and didn't either in the previous chapter. In chapter 2 when he had like a whole team to help him. Okay. I'm sure we'll finish off this fucker first. And I guess we'll start our assault on the guy in the back, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, we've established that Watt can't actually hurt the lava bubbles. There. Oh, there we go. It's much better than expected. I think we'll focus our attack on the lava bubble with Mario, because he's the only one who can hurt it. And just sort of go at it symmetrically. Oh fuck. Oh, that was unfortunate. Damn it. And I did it early and everything. Oh, whatever. What are you gonna do? This thing's gonna die no matter what. And I can't believe that I managed to miss the fucking attack in the previous round against this guy, but this is my revenge time now. We're officially getting to the point where, you know, doing more battles in this area is not worth it, so... Here. Dizzy Stamp. If it works, then the enemy Mario jumps on becomes dizzy. Oh, should we have that same thing, but with a hammer? Okay. And, you know, we have some of the special partner abilities, like the one Cooper has. Okay, there we go. Now we actually... are able to progress without me being paranoid about missing shit. I guess we're gonna have to bring out Boo. We're going to have to make ourselves intangible for the next whole day like this. Oh. disappears immediately. I guess that's the only thing that makes sense. It even outruns you. The camera focuses on it. Also gives you a bit of a sneak peek of the fact that there's a little bit of a walkable ground off to the right of where the camera usually stops. I believe that such incredible tricks of the trade are being revealed. Because those things don't slow down if you stop jumping the rope thing, do they? Immediately, at least. Alright, so we're back here. Need to go east from here. It's a good thing that it's just light enough to see. Is it just light enough to see? It looks pretty light to me. Yeah, got a couple of encounters here. I guess we might as well do them. Okay, I want to believe that there's going to be a place in which we can get health back before we hit the boss. We're being hit with a lot. That'll be fine. Hold on, I'm pretty sure we can. What the fuck? How did that miss? Oh, never fucking mind. I was optimistic, but all of a sudden my prospects are growing grim. Especially with my sudden inability to block the fucking poison breath. No matter how I time things. Right, let's do this the way it's supposed to be and the way it was before. It didn't go through for some reason. I'm completely incapable of blocking that, so it seems. So I get a minuscule amount of that back. Fuck. Oh, and there was a heart there, but of course I couldn't collect it. Started the hammer animation there, but oh, for fuck's sake, it's the same shit again. Why? Let's just focus attack on the piranhas. Of course, that's too close for me to time that properly. Okay, I did manage to block that one, but apparently once is all I'm allowed at this point. The rest of this should be a joke, in theory. In theory. In theory. Really need a freaking place to heal now. That's not going to cover it, but let's see. Sure do hope there aren't any more of these. Oh boy. I'm pretty sure we're basically right next to the boss at this point, but first need to actually get there. Mario, wait one moment. But according to the information I've gathered, the hidden treasure should be right around here, but I need to go a little farther. Treasure, old chap, treasure. I can almost taste it. Tell you the moment when you find a treasure is without a doubt the finest moment in archaeology. Now you just find the spoils left behind by someone else, I guess. Let's see. All I'm hoping at this point is that this doesn't crash again, but I'm sure saying it out loud will make it far less probable. I mean, I guess it depends on how you look at it. And there's definitely treasure on the way. That's what we're really calling it. I don't know how this is gonna work, but I'm gonna go ahead and bring up both. Here. Oh, okay, so it can can't actually move anymore. Let's watch that happen. I don't know. It's a bit of an odd way to write something out, but this freaking face and undulating sprite. Really nicked me, little boy. My poor shell. Alright. This cavern is lit by the lava below, so the upper level is slightly darker. Nope. I think this might be where the boss is, actually. This might be the boss room. Oh, shit. There it goes. So very close. My treasure hunting senses are going simply mad right now. My intuition tells me it's over here. Oh. Well, there you go. There's the little prelude with the hard block. I don't see a save block, though, which is something I find slightly alarming. Right, here it is. That's what's down here, then. Oh, here's the save block. I think down here is where you have to go to at the boss, though, isn't it? Let's see. Let's bring out Sushi. Actually, no, let's bring out Wimbardo, because we're gonna want to scan the boss. I think this is where the boss is, down here. A fairly clear recollection of that, but what if we follow that guy instead? It's hot, hot, scorching hot. It's like being slowly cooked from the bottom up. It's in hot grease on a hot day. It does sound pretty unpleasant, but I mean... Maybe I was wrong, and this is actually where the boss is. No. Never mind. There seems to be nothing. Alas, even my finely honed intuition can be wrong on occasion. I shall not give up. Let's head back the other way, perhaps. Perhaps the treasure is a bit deeper down in the volcano. There's clearly something here. Success is bought with failures. Don't look so down, old boy. Perhaps the treasure is a bit deeper down in the volcano. Well, I mean that... Honestly, that's a generic thing, but it's there's some truth to it. I can tell you that. Oh, Silver Spoon. We might need that in this coming fight. Oh yeah, we haven't... forgot there was that thing. Mario, don't stand on the fucking tile. Star piece. I don't know how many we have now, but yeah, I guess I was right about the boss being here at least. We head just a little bit further to the right. Mario still approaching. Identified as searching for Star Spirit somehow. Code Red, report to boss. Alert, alert. It can somehow read your mind. Just make assumptions. It's hot, hot. Okay, so it's the same room but on the lower side. And here we are. Here. And you know, someone has looked into the soundtrack. There's actually a bit of a funny thing about the soundtrack for this boss. When this boss's name, which is Lava Piranha, has a track in the soundtrack called Lava Piranha, which is what you're listening to right now. But the track that actually plays during the actual battle, which is what most people are going to be searching for, is actually called something completely different, namely Go Mario Go, I'm pretty sure. It's a little inconvenient, but let's see. Like, yuck, yuck, yuck. I'm not quite sure how that laugh supposed to hang out. Is it like that liked the DSP laugh? I don't even know. You made it, Mario. Guys, bad guys. Bad guys come to steal Star Spirit. I guess he's supposed to have like a caveman talk. Bad guys come to steal Star Spirits get hurt. We don't let it happen, no. We trap Star Spirit. We get this volcano. Volcano is ours. Good deal. Make things hot for you. We beat you, Mario. I think there's like two phases to this battle too that have different music as well. So let's see. There's Lava Piranha and Lava Bot too. So we're gonna have to do a couple of scans here. Let's go to the main boss first. This is a Lava Piranha. Lava Piranhas are plants that can somehow survive in lava. Max HP is 40, attack power is 5, defense power is 0. Blow out huge balls of fire to attack. That is one big flower. That's all we have to say about that, but... Fairly sure we want to attack the flower bots first. Let's see. Lava bot, let's just do a normal jump. Oh, okay, that does make it shrivel up. Of course, that's what we wanted. Ooh, okay. I don't remember what any of its attacks are like, so... It's gonna take me a while. I'm glad that we equipped the fire defense badge for this fight, let me tell you. And this is a lava bud. Little flowers branching out from the main stem of the lava piranha. They love it in the lava. You were a fire plant, you'd love it in there too, so he says. Max HP is 8, yeah, defense power 0, you did the exact amount of damage. These blow small seeds or other projectiles to attack. Our attack power is 4 or 2 to us right now, it's just because of the combined defense up and the fire defense that we have. They only do 2 damage. Alright. I'm pretty sure that because of that we should be able to potentially be able to block all of the lava piranha's attacks and only take 1 damage per attack, but I think we're gonna want to switch Goombario out for Sushi. As you know, the attacks are... Sushi's attacks I'm pretty sure are gonna be better for this boss. And there we go, blocked it. Okay, so... Or maybe not, I don't know. At least not yet. Taking a second for fuck. That was terrible. I think we're just gonna go ahead and do normal headbang attacks, because yeah, the boxes for doing the jumps on this are a little wonky, as you might have guessed. Let's try that again. See if we can at least get all of that first combo out. Much better than nothing. You should have upgraded Goombario. So I forgot how the boss for this place was gonna work. Okay, sure, let's do it again. Well, that was good enough, I guess. Just brute force it with normal attacks for the next round. Well, I tried. And that's the first round, but yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a second form, so... Even though we do get like 14 star points for that. Oh, just a complete fake out. I think I remember that making me laugh when I was a kid, but... Oh, here we are. Oh. They don't actually get a separate thing, do they? Okay, I have no reason to believe that they're gonna have a different title, so let's go ahead and do this. Okay, that, and let's have her use the tidal wave attack, if she can, yeah, okay. Swim madly to create a wave that washes over all enemies, yes. Press BA and C down, only C down, or, well, let's see, shown. Oh. Maybe you just have to mash that? Oh, wait. Got pretty good damage at any rate. You shan't fight alone, Colorado to risk. Yeah, maybe. And then he just immediately is cancelled out of it by the lava. I'm sorry, old chap, but that's all I can do at the moment. Good luck with all this. But yeah, that's why you want to upgrade Sushi to Ultra Rank for this fight, because you can just demolish the first part of the second phase here with that attack. And then the rest of this is considerably easier, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I missed that. Well, it's already half dead anyway. I'm pretty sure we're gonna be alright, and maybe we'll just brute force it with normal as attacks now. I'm pretty sure we can do that in just a couple of rounds. We'll win. These things coming back, how they do regenerate. I mean, I could do the attack to disable to make... I think I will actually, fuck it. It's, pop, how much does it cost? Hold on. 6, okay. Let's pop one of the weak items that we have. Do I have a super soda? We do have a super soda. Let's pop one of those. And do the tidal wave again. Okay, let's see. Oh, no, it is not the same every time. Well, maybe this won't end up disabling all of them, but well, it will disable all of them even if it doesn't kill the little ones. I'm pretty sure that they're history anyway. Got 1 health left, so she gets to do the honors. There we go. We get even more experience for that, I hope we do. 30 points, there we go. That's quite good for this point in the game. Oh, that's that then. Now there's nothing between us and some treasury. Let's go. Nothing at all. Even though we're gonna have to rescue the Star Spirit first, I'm pretty sure. And get the prompt to save again, even though we did get a save right before this, at least. Oh yeah. It's quite unfortunate that apparently this part of the game was quite prone to random crashing, but hopefully that we don't end up having to deal with that again. We already got this like hot cooked in oil right here. And hot grease. Well, let's rescue the Star Spirit and go. Possibly get another one of the mid-chapter sections. Like, I don't know if we have to do that first or we have to get out of this place first, because there should be a little more to it. I think we did it maybe chapter 5 finally. Beat the heinous random crashing technical difficulty bosses. And also this, venturing deep into the Steaming. Boy, a typo that I did not remember being there. I'm sure we'll take a picture of that. Hold on, let me look at the share X-Wing. Steaming Mount Lava. You and friends plucked the lava piranha. Rescued the 5th Star Spirit, Mist Star, from a fiery fate. But the treasure Colorado is looking for is yet to be found, wherever could it be. What's that? Something strange is going on around here, so we get thrown right back into into this. And actually get the, like, inter-chapter segments with Peach yet. We must hurry, because we're gonna fucking die. We haven't saved yet either. I'd like to remind you of that. Oh, Mario has nothing new to say, so it seems. Yeah, let's get out of here. This is shaking itself to pieces. This is no good. Treasure doesn't seem to be anywhere around here. God, where could it be? So, yeah, Colorado's basically really incompetent Wario, I guess. And here we are. Aha, treasure. Or no, it's some sort of starfish. Well, for lack of a better explanation. So we'll do. The adventure's never over until the treasure is found. That's basic structure, I suppose. Perhaps that horrible fiery monster had it and was hiding it somewhere. Yes, that's it. Well, just run back and check. Yeah, you do that. Or not. What's this trembling then? Probably nothing. Kids with fireworks, no doubt. Now after that treasure. Oh boy. And apparently, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be faced with rising lava now. It's coming near. We must flee. Treasure is still here. I just know it. Well, the volcano's going to erupt any time now. Just randomly. It's far too dangerous to go back the way you came. You have to escape another way. Well, we'll have a wall to the right here. With a very, very visible crack in it. Get a slight wind coming from this cracked wall. There could be a room beyond. I forget about this specific exchange here. Dialogue. Can you blow up this wall? I'm pretty sure in chapter 5 of the second Paper Mario game, you get a scene that's basically exactly like this. With, yeah, I feel a slight breeze behind this cracked wall. Can you do something? Yeah. I was getting higher. We need to go. Well, let's get the title in each room first. I think that's clearly a little more important. It's overflowing and we're never gonna make it. I can't believe that Nintendo ripped itself off when they made the ending of Mario Odyssey. At last, the treasure is right here. Well, I mean, I can't resist. By the start, I'll risk my life for that treasure. Or not. Apparently, the star could have carried us out of there the entire time. Well, apparently it did shoot out the treasure. Doesn't look like the same chest that was there just a moment ago, but yes it is. Looks like it was one of the larger chests, like the one that has, yeah, save and continue. Has the equipment upgrades inside. Hey, there you go, there's your cutoff point for the current action. And now we're going to go to the mid-chapter break with Peach. What do you feel about sneaking out of here again, shall we try? Gotten so bold, well I mean, I thought you were gentle and delicate. I am delicate, behaving like a delicate princess just like the ministers taught me to. Love to be delicate. I believe you, Peach, you're the princess. Anyway, let's go for it. I don't think there's, I think we confirmed this previously, there's nothing new that, yeah, we're gonna be able to get flavor text from here. Oh yeah, I forgot about the freaking powder thing. That doesn't even change anything. Let's just go for it. There's nothing on the conspicuous leave your secret plans lying out there table, so no, you have to go do something different now. That reminds me, yeah. Can't press start when we're playing a speech. Hold on a sec, because I think there was like a badge or there was something that we forgot to bring over to the chest last time we were doing this, wasn't there? Let's see. Last stand. There you go. Put in last stand. Cannot get it back now. But Mario can get it, because he can get it out of the other chest that's elsewhere. But yeah. You can look all over the place, and I'm pretty sure the only place that's gonna have anything new is like the library room that was a little further down this way, I think. Actually, what was up here? I don't remember. I'm sure this isn't the same room we came from. No, this is where we came out of. Maybe the library place that I'm thinking of is actually down here. I don't think that's where we have to go either. We can take a look just to be safe. Let's do the, you know, Castle Courtyard scene from again. It's especially relevant because, you know, Oot is on the same system as this. Oot is in the same pile of games for the N64 that I have within arm's reach right now. There's nothing else here. Well, let's continue our incredible stealth prowess and get out of here again without being seen. Notice the occasional use of the Quiga instrument. Keeps walking laps around the table, I guess. Nothing more to do, but now we have to go down here. Shoot. Pretty sure that one of these rooms had the kitchen inside. Shoots that door back there. This is the kitchen. I think we can't do anything else in here now, though. Like, your only chance to fuck around in the kitchen and screw up the cake recipes in the previous one of these sections. Come on. Oh, fuck. And right on the edge. No, you're not allowed to leave the room, etc., etc. And of course they don't report that or anything, because we're just able to do this at leisure. Like, they don't even notice that the fireplace is you know, it's not lit, and that there's a secret passageway behind it that has been revealed. Like, keep press a button to uncover that, but then how do you cover it back up? How has it gone unnoticed this entire time? Something that you really have to wonder. Let's see, what's behind this door? I don't remember. I don't remember if we came here before. Oh, this is where one of the toads is hiding. What is in here? Go away. And that's pretty much it for now. And I guess we have to go over to the other side of the hole. And the other place we can go. And indeed, here we are. Oh, it's Princess Peach. How'd she get out? King Bowser's really gonna flip his wig if we don't take her back to her room. But wait, hang on just a second. Get a grip on yourself, okay? No need to panic, she can't get out of the castle anyway. And besides, what do you think about asking Princess Peach to participate in our little game? Well, it'd be ideal and we need a third person. We're just hanging out and doing this in the middle of guard duty. Might be onto something. Okay, let's do it. Have you been listening? Come this way. I won't tell King Bowser about your escape if you help us with this little game we're playing. I'll set up right over here. Oh no, well... nothing's really happening here, but... there you go. Koopa Core presents the 64th Trivia Quiz-Off. I'm your host, Mr. Hammer. If it wasn't random enough when they did this in Kid Dracula. Let's get right to it, hey. I'm gonna ask you 10 questions and the contestant who gets the most right is our winner. I actually don't even remember if, you, like, get all 10 questions right, or do you get penalized if you fail this? I have no idea, to be honest with you, but I guess we'll just... do this the most natural way we can. The winner will get a gorgeous, fabulous prize. Good luck to all of you. Oh, and I gotta tell you, also giving prizes just for participating, so everybody will be a winner. That's just the kind of show we are. But I'm pretty sure that the only thing you need from this is the participation prize, so we'll try to go for the other one. Okay. Question 1. What's the name of the boss inside the volcano in the... oh, dang it, I skipped that. It was Lava Piranha. I don't know how Peach could have known that, you know, in universe, but... let's go on to the next question. Question 2. What did Master have in Puff imprison the Star Spirit? Oh, Spiky Tom. Okay, I'm pretty sure that you're supposed to... in the flower fields. Yeah. There's no way for you to know that, so that's basically how that information gets relayed to you. Question 3. What is the name of the scary round monster living in Dry Dry Ruins? Scary round monster living in Dry Dry Ruins. It's, Chomp, I guess. Still got a chance to make a comeback. So, who is that directed to? Question 4. How would you get to Flower Fields? Spiky Tom. By passing through the flower gates. Still anyone's game. Question 5. What's the name of the person who King Bowser really loves? Oh boy. I guess it would be Peach. You know, that's a completely arbitrary thing. Careful now. Question 6. What thing is most deeply related to flower fields? Bulb seeds? Flowers, I guess. That's just like something you can guess contextually. This next question is an easy one, folks. Question 7. What's the name of the most admirable, invincible, just downright cool guy around? Oh boy. Well, at the moment... think carefully now. I'm pretty sure we're unbeatable at this point, but... what's the name for the ghosts who live in and around Forever Forest? That would be the Blues. That's... I can tell you that before it even comes up a Raven. Well, in this game, the Ravens are the ones that live on the island, so... here's your memory on this one. Question 9. What's the name of the area just to the south of the post office in Teletown? That's where the Forever Forest gate is, but... to the south of the post office... Flower Garden, I guess? It's on the same screen and everything. Now for the final question. Stay calm, everyone. Question 10. Where is Peach's castle now? In the sky? Farthest Shiver City on Bowser's castle and Double Bowser's castle. And there we go. Tell other than the ones temperature we were contractually obligated to not get by virtue of plot advancements. Pretty sure we got every possible one right. 64th trivia quiz-off has ended in great success. The winner is, wow, our unexpected guest, Princess Peach. Here's your prize. The jam and jelly, which restores 50 FP. Okay, so yeah, it's missable, but that's pretty useful. Thank you for coming, everyone. Let's see you at the next trivia quiz-off. I don't know if we're gonna... I don't think we're gonna have a chance to, like, go back to the chest and put this in the chest now, though. Here's your prize for participating. You got the sneaky parcel. I guess maybe we will need that, actually. Fabulous parcel given to quiz show participants. If you face someone and press B, you can transform into that person, and we're just gonna give that to you, our prisoner. You just have to promise not to use it to sneak around. I mean, nobody would know you were Princess Peach. Imagine that. Ho ho. Sorry for giving you such a little price, well, it's only a price for participating, so what do you expect? Conspiracy theory time. That guy was some kind of resistance fighter. What are you all doing? Hey, it looks fun. I'm gonna join in, but... apparently he just didn't even notice that she was there. But we already finished. Oh, of all the rotten luck. Oh, she just didn't get away from there fast enough. What's she doing here? She sneaked out again. We'll take Princess Peach back to her room now. Or Princess Peach, but... you're not gonna say anything about all the crap that we just gave you. Including the ability to transform into another person. Which is a very good thing to be giving to our prisoner. Always me, my beautiful treasure. Well, listen to you. No treasure in the world is more valuable than life. Well, I mean, it really depends on who you ask, but we escaped. Ellen was put in terrible peril because of the meddling of Bowser's men. Oh, really? I mean, did they cause the eruption? Is that what you're saying? Was the Lava Piranha an Elder Dragon? It will work out okay. The eruption will subside and Lava Island will be just the same as it used to be. Sigh. I've saved 5 of our star spirits now. Just a few more to go. My name is Smith Star. Let me grant you power that will help you along. So yeah, at this rate I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish chapter 6 today, but I guess we'll at least start it up, probably. Now your star energy goes up to 5. Or you can now use Smooch and use Star Spirit power. With Smooch you can restore Mario's HP. You go back to Star Haven for now, but if you need me, please call on me at any time. I'll be watching you and wishing for your success. I know you'll see the princess soon enough, Mario. Have faith. Thank you again for saving me. See you soon. I'm pretty sure there's another couple of things that we need to grab from the island here before we even head back to town. So close, a treasure right there, and then to get saved and yelled at by some sort of blooming great starfish. Well, I mean, you can just, I'm pretty sure independently of what time period that's supposed to evoke, like, you could probably just write a memoir of that and make it back if you advertise it right. But yeah, we're supposed to be headed back to the jungle now for just a little bit. We already did the Junior Trooper fight, so that's a non-factor. We can just take the pipe back to the base. Hey, sniff sniff, something smells really good. Is that delicious smell coming from something you're carrying? Whatever it is, I'm gonna try it. Oh, spaghetti. It's okay, I don't know what this is about. I wasn't expecting this, but I guess we'll give him spaghetti. Looks so good. Oh yeah, here, why don't you take this as a thank you from me? Goes in a place that only I know about, trust me, it's good. We got the melon. Oh, okay, I guess we got another item. A huge explosion, it went kablooey. So I saw something fly out off there into the jungle. Yeah, we know exactly where it went. Wonder if it was something delicious. I told the grown-ups that they ought to go check it out, but they just called at me. Kids have a hard time. I'm gonna be a grown-up soon, and I'm gonna be nice to kids, and I'm gonna have adventures. Well, come back sometime, Mario. Well, oh, it was totally cool. What a crazy eruption. Dynamite. Get any cooler than the volcano in Lava Island? I don't think so. Well, what is beyond this island? Come back to the island and tell us about your travels. Well, Quai Radical. What is that? Eruptions are awesome, even though if that's anything like an IRL eruption, we should be, you know, taking precautions to make sure our lungs don't get destroyed by ashfall and stuff like that, but, you know. So scared and excited that I couldn't sit still. Inside the volcano when it blew up, huh? We're in a hurry, well, I don't know where we are, but we're not gonna leave the island just yet, like I said. I must get my hands on the volcano's treasure. My keen intuition senses that there must be a way. There's a slim chance that it was blown clear in the eruption. Best check around the village for some clues, yeah. You know that already. The village leader claims that Bowser's men heated up the volcano too much, so it blew. How did that have worked? Could do without such scary natural disasters, thank you. Well, alright, great. Did you see that fire blow out of the mountain? Dazzling. Something else flew out too. Looks like checking out is never heard fears on fire, but I guess we can't. Might like it bigger, that is, but of course, that's just instead I'll have all the time that I need to do it instead. How about you, Blue Yoshi Kid? The other four were surprised by it, but I wasn't, not too much anyway. Different from the others, a little braver, you know. Are you leaving now? You could drop in every now and then if you wanted. Right. Well, let's leave the melon at the item check. I think we're gonna, like, see if there's any stuff that we can check out of the item check. No, not buy. Let's take at least one more thing out so we can keep sheep. Fuck this. And it's a dial too. Fuck. Now we're gonna sell those and we're gonna leave. Leave the melon in the item check. No, I'm pretty sure that's all you want to sell for now. Damn it. And there we go. That's what we're gonna have to deal with what we have for now. Save. We're gonna save very, very much compulsively at this point. Because I'm pretty sure there's two reasons that we need to go back into the jungle at this point. We need to grab that treasure, but we also need to get the bulb seeds that this guy had for us before. Because we're gonna need that too. The treasure right here. They're both on the same screen. At the volcano base. Treasure found inside Mount Lava Lava. And we use Sushi to get out of here. And towards the place where the bulb is. Because we need all 4 bulb seeds to access chapter 6. And this is the last one that we need. Hello, how are you doing? What, you want that seed? Oh, I completely forgot you. I just gave it to a guy named Colorado or something. Okay, so I guess you have to bring the base back for that reason. Sorry about that, I'm so generous that I just have to give something to everyone. Oh. I did forget about that little detail. I was wondering, like, we're actually gonna get something for giving that guy the treasure, but did not remember what it was. I'm sure that this specific kind of watercolor looking background here is supposed to evoke the aesthetic of Yoshi's Island on the Super Nintendo. For some reason I thought we were gonna get the Ultra Boots in chapter 5. And then the Ultra Hammer in chapter 7, but I guess it was the other way around. Maybe we'll get the Ultra Hammer or the Ultra Boots in chapter 6, but I think it's gonna be until chapter 7. We'll see. Hey, look what I found. Good heavens, it's a treasure. How on earth did you... Well, I suppose that's of no consequence right now. You're giving it to me. You are giving it to me. Oh, glory, marvelous. Dear man, you are quite simply the cat's meow. That's something that I would clearly say. Now let me dance about a Charleston for you. I suppose that's only proper that I give this to you, as thanks, the magical seed. The wolf gave it to me while I was out exploring. I'm sure it's quite a valuable seed, but I'm not interested in it at all. Now that I've got the treasure, I proclaim this adventure to be a complete success. What a stupendous expedition. It will be forever recorded in the history of archaeology. Old boy, let's away back to Toad Town with us. Well, I'm gonna get there too, but I'm gonna take the pipe. It's much easier. I'm pretty sure that now that we have the Ultra Hammer, there should be a couple more things that we're able to do down here. Not go this way yet, I don't think. This real fuck. Wait, the Shadow Dark Koopas or whatever. She might give decent star points at this point, I don't know. Don't give me 2 star points, which is, I guess, as decent as it's gonna get for now. I think we're just gonna switch out Goombario for what? I was kinda hoping to get another Happy Heart restore there, but it was not to be. Oh, it was right at the end. That's how it works. I might as well see what's this way. I actually don't remember what is this way. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure there's another enemy down this way at least. That much I can tell you with some degree of certainty. Oh, dang it. I knew that was coming, but I guess I wasn't good enough at blocking that out. But it didn't matter all that much. Does it actually hurt you? No, it doesn't, so I just wasted that turn. Well, at least we got plenty of money now to buy some badges. How do we get this? I don't remember. I'm not able to right now. I'm pretty sure we're gonna want to be coming back this way eventually anyway, for since this is how we get to, yeah, we're gonna have to come back this way when after chapter 6 we can get to the place where we go to for chapter 7. But I think this just leads down to where Reap Cheeto lives, right? Yeah. Not going this way right now. We are gonna have to buy all of his crap eventually, because we need to do that to get all the star pieces and 100% stuff, but not right now. I would rather like buy as many badges as possible first from the normal badge shop. I'm sure that'll help with getting more money too, so... Maybe this way, we'll see. That's the pipe that leads to the Boo Mansion, I'm pretty sure, and if we go this way... That was a partner block, it's been used up now. Should be at least one more place we can get to down here. And that has a partner block, I think, that we're able to reach at the moment. Try this way first. Actually don't remember what's this way. Or the other than more Gloombas, that is, but it's a given. Perhaps if we go down here. And something else. Oh yeah, here we go. Found it. We don't upgrade one of your party members. Well, we have one more party member to recruit, but I think we're gonna upgrade Goombario first. I think he'll have the potential to be able to do more damage this way out of all the party members Ultra rank, but look at our current party loadout. We need 4 more blocks for the 2 fully upgraded partners that we currently have, and then 2 more than that to fully upgrade the 1 partner that we haven't recruited yet. So there's 6 more of these blocks to find in the game, I'm pretty sure. I'm also pretty sure that fighting that Bozzy Beetle is going to not give me any experience at this point, so fuck it, just get out of here. What's this way? Actually, I don't remember, but... Oh, it's literally nothing. Now I remember. But I remember now, I can see that with my own 2 eyes. guess while we're down here, we might as well go back and try to figure out if there's like any new things we can get from that favor guy. Koopa Koot. Oh hey, this guy's here too. Let's see. Wondering about that too. Let's try the quiz. Go to the question. What will you receive when you get the right answer in a quiz? Star piece. Right now. It's me is the first one. Heart. Oh god. Is that supposed to be like it's a me Mario, or is that like a bit more lewd? I don't know. There's a star piece. Correctly answered 10 questions so far. Good luck next time. It's gonna take a while to get all those questions out of the way, but we need to do that eventually. Let's see what this guy wants. Or nothing right now. Interesting. Pretty sure that we haven't finished all of his favors yet, though. Fairly sure he's gonna have different dialogue when that happens, but let's quickly come back up here and see what we get. Order of business is obviously just to go and look at the flowers, but don't know, we're gonna get another scene where that little star comes down and tells us what to do, or do we just do away with the fourth wall and know that we, the audience, are able to see all and relate all to the characters? I don't know. Supercharged Mario's hammer power goes up by 3. That's nice, but I think we're gonna go ahead and focus on the ones that aren't the the HP and FP pluses, but just in case, I guess we're gonna buy these two, or one of these. The FP one. Because we do intend to buy that guy out completely at some point. Let's get the news thing. Pleasant path to become a toll road. Oh yeah, we can. There's a super boss that we can fight right now. I forgot about that. Probably should at least give it a try. An enormous Koopa Troopa has parked himself on pleasant path between Koopa Village and Toad Town. Which creature who is apparently calling himself Can't See Koopa demands coins from every passing traveler. If the traveler refuses, this brute blocks the way with his enormous body. We must stop this extortion as soon as possible. Any ideas would be welcome. For now, we would suggest that you take some coins with you when you go to Koopa Village, or you could just, take the sewers. Angry Message Corner. I bought Princess Peach's photos by mail order, but they were a total rip-off. I paid 100 coins, but I got only 3 photos of, which were horribly out of focus. You sure as so she weren't beautiful. Give me back my coins, you swindler. A big fan of Princess Peach. Well, return safely to us. You must try, I must faint, or I may faint. Let's see if anyone else around here has anything new to say. Minty is the absolute best at growing flowers. She senses flowers' feelings. My mother was so pleased to get pretty flowers that she made me a pie. Yum. There's this Peach. If only I could see her smile once again. That everyone around here is gonna see. Well, how many star pieces do I have right now, actually? 12. Right. What should I do if something goes down in Toad Town while you're off adventuring? I don't know. We haven't had much luck solving problems on our own, yeah, I can tell. Post office. Let's see if there's any new letters for us to peruse. Seems that you have received some mail. Bombette has a letter from Bruce. Oh, the guy from the Koopa Village. Was returned to me of a incombustible bomb. Hard awaits you in Koopa Village, it burns like a fuse. I will love you forever, even if you reject me, my love will endure. If I don't see you soon, I'll surely explode, so please hurry. You've ignited my passion, come back to me, my love, says your Bruce. Well, might have to go back there now that we've read that. Boodler. To Lady Bob, please return as quickly as possible. I can't shake the image of you in some sort of danger. It so worries me that I can no longer sleep. When you went with Mario, you told me not to go with you. But now I regret my obedience. I should have gone anyway and protected you from harm. All I can do is wish to the stars with the other Boos that you return safely. Please take care. That's pretty generic. And what about what? Fuzzipede. I guess you have to fight Fuzzipede with what? You know what? Well, I'm still kicking. I ain't gonna be bait no more. Reckon I appreciate the help of you and your buddies. This here letter will be my thanks, so we're even already. Anywho, good luck doing what you'll do, and don't be bothering me if we meet up again, Fuzzbeat. Well, it's the last letter, so I guess that's... we'll leave it right now. I don't know if I already hit this block, but I'm gonna hit it again out of paranoia, because I think at this point we've established that my paranoia is well justified, but... What ho, old boy. Ahead is pleasant path, but can't see Koopa is blocking it. It appears it's quite strong, I say, a strong root indeed. This is a bit of a sticky wicket. There's naught I can do. The only course of action is for me to search for a secret passage to Koopa Village. Yeah, so at this point you can fight that guy as a super boss. I think we're gonna give it a try, because I have some faith in our abilities. Because we're able to do significantly more attack power at this point. Oh, there he is. Hey, you in the hat, wait. It's fine weather, isn't it? My name's Can't See Koopa. Get it because I got glasses and well, I don't need to spell it out, do I? Just remember it, okay? Want to use this road, you need to pay me 100 coins. So sorry, but that's how it is. You don't pay, you don't pass. Coins make the world go round. We don't even have 100 points, so I can just pretend to pay. You don't have any coins and you can't go through. And you notice too that it's the same music that brings some coins next time. Oh, I just come back here. Oh, he just stops me from going straight up. But you notice that when he's talking to you, it's the same music as when Bosser stops you in Chapter 2. And you're trying to get to the desert. Let's see. Don't pay. And you can't go through here. Tough luck, take off. Change your mind and now you'll pay the coins? Nope. You wanna fight? You're nuts. Look at me, I'll cream you. Because to be frank, I'm very, very, very strong. You sure you wanna fight? Well, yeah. You only have one life to live. Well, I have no choice, I warned you though. This may hurt a little bit. And yeah. There's a bit of a special strategizing that we ought to be able to take to deal with this. Seems pretty greedy for such a large Koopa. Match HP is 70, which is by far the strongest we've fought so far, I'm pretty sure. Attack power is 10 and defense power is 6. He sometimes does a stamp attack with his shell that has an attack power of 3. Shell attacks also damages party members like me. He's got a regular attack power of 10, so I mean, we fought the anti-guy mini-boss so far, and he had an attack power of 10, so... That was in Chapter 4, so... I think we might just stand a chance against this. As with all Koopas, your chances will greatly improve if you can flip him over. His defense power will drop. Watch it though, so he will attack as soon as he's back on his feet, and by the way, is he not the hugest Koopa ever? Somebody told me that he used to live in Koopa Village. Well, I don't know, but... Are we gonna be able to flip him with regular jump right now? Oh, we are, okay. I think this will make things considerably easier, yeah. Oh shit. Oh no, he just gets back up immediately, that sucks. Hold on. What if we attack him with the normal headbang with Goombario? Need to like do a special kind of collective amount of damage to him when we hit him to get him to... What the fuck? How does he have any defense when he's flipped over? That's what I want to know. Yeah, we might not be able to do this, or at least not with the strategy that I'm thinking. That I'm employing right now. Oh, well, we blocked part of that. Fuck. Well, that's a good move, but... Shit. Let me try something. Might as well. I got nothing to lose. Oh, there we go. Damn it. I wasn't sure. I guess you need to hit him twice to try to multi-bomb to Mario, I guess. Oh. What the fuck? How does he have any defense, like I said, when he's flipped over? That doesn't make any sense. Or a Koopa. Yeah. Well, one more attack and I'll die. Yeah, this might not be the best, the best course of action that I'm taking right now. I just realized I didn't use these at all, even though this would have been like a good thing to use for the boss, and like I specifically had them in my inventory for that reason, but pretty sure we're gonna die here, so let's try a power block. Oh, well, there you go. So I'll try to head block, even though apparently 3 damage or whatever that is not enough to hurt him even when he's flipped over, so I would dead. as well at least try to rub some salt in the wound by using our hammer strike. Oh, that only does... he has like 6 defense, I guess, when he's... Oh, we blocked that, but that still does 7 damage every time, so... we might need to build up our max health a little bit more before we can actually do that, or... because it's not quite like the same as with the anti-guy, where we can just kind of try to brute force it with doing a DPS race, and there's our limited chances to make ourselves invisible with repel gel and all that. So you can't even get repel gel easily from this, I'd like to remind you. I don't know. It's like, what else could we even do at this point? We could use bow to just like make ourselves invisible every turn. Or every other turn, because that doesn't work 2 turns in a row. But would that really make a difference? Hold on. Actually, what I want to do right here is look at my party skills, abilities. Like a shock, paralyze, turbocharge. Like, I'm pretty sure that I did manage to beat that dude in the last round of this game that I did, but I don't remember at what point it was or what abilities I had. Paralyze ability, maybe he is vulnerable to that. Boost Mario's attack, like maybe what would be the best choice? Honestly. Maybe Sushi for boosting defense. I think we've established that Goomba is fucking useless outside of the title. We can paralyze him with the shell, or... yeah, because I'm thinking that the better ones, the best abilities to use would be Watt's abilities and Sushi's abilities right now. Probably Watt's most of all. You do a turbocharge and a shock to paralyze that guy. I don't know if that would actually work, but I guess we could give it a try. Just would this be our only other thing? We can also potentially get a life shroom, I think, or a bunch of life shrooms that rest you when you run out of health. That might also be a legitimate strategy for this, but let's give this a try. Let's start with Goombario and then switch to Watt. Oh, damn it. Apparently you can't just head up and go to the bottom there. God damn it. To leave. I don't think I'm gonna try too hard, but this might be basically the last big thing I try to do in the stream right now. Because I don't even know if I'm gonna be starting chapter 6 at this point, because it's quite late and I've gone for quite a bit already, but well, give this a try. Okay, title first. We can have his health visible. And then switch our party member to what? Oh, but he doesn't do the shell attack. Okay, we blocked. Okay, so now... let's see, Power Shock. If it works, press A repeatedly. Alright, so... will it work? That's the other question. Oh, there we go. Enemy's paralyzed and can't move. And now I guess we hit him with the jump first, I guess. And then we do the Mega Shock, or Turbocharge. Press as the thing lights up. Come on, I did it. Not for a short time. For, I guess that just pushes it by 1 by a certain number of turns. All this does something, but oh, for fuck's sake. Maybe you can spam Mega Shock and just kind of keep him completely incapable of moving and just cheese him that way. That could work actually, but... or Power Shock, I mean. Apparently though it's not guaranteed to work and I'm like really spamming the thing. Yep, it didn't work that time. The thing, and it only fills up halfway, so... It's not as reliable. Yeah. Just can try that again. That's about... I'm not expecting to win right now. At least what I've seen of it so far. Yeah, apparently he just doesn't care about it anymore. But... it's basically the best that I got right now, just on my own. Can't remember what the trick is for this. There is a trick, I'm pretty sure. Hey, hey, Datherbu. By the way, welcome. So yeah, there's a little trick. Well, I guess we'll game over here as we're about to, but I'll be disappointed at how ineffective this move is. Oh, one more time. I can't even do the thing anymore without charging my FP, which I really want to do right now. Pretty sure it's an ineffectual, it's a futile effort at this point. But hey, if there's a little trick, then sure, go for it. Tell me about it. Well, this works too, I mean, the friggin' water attacks just ignore the fence, so there might actually be the most reliable thing that I can do to get the dude's health down. What do you call it? Get the dude's health down with some reliability, but... that's clearly not gonna happen on this timeline. We're dead. Star Spirit puts him to sleep. Oh yeah, that might work. Guess we're gonna try that one more time now. Let's see. Star Spirit put him to sleep, and in that case I'm pretty sure based on all that I've just seen that what would be the best option, just because she has the ability to ignore defense, so try this one more time. I don't know if there's like a specific item loadout that I would want for this. I guess I'll find out now. Start with the Star Spirit thing. Only costs 1 star power, so... yeah, there we go. It lasts 4 turns, which is pretty nice. Let's see, let's maybe do a little bit of math. We can do that 5 times with our current loadout, which means that he would spend 20 turns asleep. He has, actually, I think I would want to tell him first, just for the hell of it. Let's see if that ends up being suicidal or not. He has 70 health, we know that much. And I'm pretty sure that with Ultra Rank what, we can hit him for 5 health every turn, and we can get a little bit more scratch damage. We can hit him for like, I guess we shouldn't even, actually wait, switch to what immediately. It's a little more urgent to just do that. And for 5 health every turn, and I'm pretty sure that with our current hammer build we can hit him for 2 health every turn as well, so... it would take 10 turns, it would take 10 turns to kill him this way, and we have 20 turns if we use a couple extras to put him to sleep consistently, so I'm pretty sure we're good. That's, yeah, pretty much is the trick. Let's keep doing this and cheese it. I mean, it's a super boss, so anything goes. If there's a cheapo trick like this that you can use, then why not use it? And you know, actually doing this again, I'm fairly sure that this is also the same thing that I did for killing him on the last playthrough this that I did, which was like years and years ago. I say years and years ago, but I think it was only like a few years ago, but certainly not recent enough that I remember it with any kind of clarity. I think it was actually on the Retro Achievements emulator. I think the only thing that I was missing in that playthrough that I probably will do on this one is getting everything from the dojo. Right, here we go again. It also helps that, you know, as it turns past, we do get one extra use of the lullaby. So we actually get an extra 5 turns where he's just, or 4 turns where he's completely gone. I guess that this might be something that you might be meant to discover on your own, but I feel like it's a bit similar to, you know, Watt's thing, where it would involve taking a chance that you have no immediate indication of whether or not it's guaranteed that it'll work or not. There's kind of a... I don't really know that that's gonna work, and that's a viable cheese strategy. There's kind of a big chance here. Hey, 20 star points, hooray. Well, we did it. Totally fairly too. Also, Bork in the background. I don't know if that's audible. Must be a really strong, I mean, beating a guy my size. Guess I have to give up, see you later. Immediately runs away. And we never see him again. I'm pretty sure. It's like one of... I guess if you consider the anti-guys super bosses, those could also count. There's the anti-guys, there's that guy, and there's the master at the dojo, but we'll get to him eventually. Pretty sure he's gonna be the hardest one. No, Colorado's gone. I didn't even get any special dialogue from him or anything. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be starting chapter 6 tonight after all, just because of how long I've been going, like I said, and how late it is, but I'll do a few more things before I end off, like... Guess I'm gonna go back to Koopa Village real quick to see if any of the extra dialogue that I've gotten now is... and the letter thing is, or implies that anything has changed over there. Inti was looking for you in the flower garden. Yeah, we have to go there next for plot purposes, but... Hold on a second, before we go back in the sewers, let's go check the message board real quick. I'll just stop by the bat shop to see if there's anything that's been added here. Apparently the answer is no, but I see that Chuck was most in town. Hotel News. To become a toll road, okay, apparently this has not changed. Oh boy, I hope it's not about shop prices, because I'm like almost completely certain that one of these questions is gonna be about shop prices, and that's like the one question that I'm not gonna be able to answer off the top. Where's the name of the smart toad living in Toad Town? That's Rusty. Correct, congratulations. Here's your star piece. I think this is like the 11th time that we've run into him. Yep. In this timeline. Speaking of that guy, let's see if he has anything new to say while we're here. And also go to Mario's house and see if we can read the mail. Why don't you just go save the princess right now? Well, I mean... But you had a long history of beating up Bowser. Well, I think we do, but at this point it's well established that there's a lot of other crap we need to go to on the way. That's what we've been doing. That's a 3rd degree card. Oop, I knew you were strong. Yeah, well, apparently we have... Good way to go still. Something's been bothering me. Why was I born so beautiful? This freaking... Has ego, Christy. Wasn't one of them called Felicity, and I guess now we learn that another one is Christy. Way to be in love with yourself, sometimes you make absolutely no sense at all. You know, people like me because I'm always cheerful. Who cares about looks? Well, Honestly, there's some truth to that. Keep using one favorite item all the time? No, I just try to never use items ever because I'm very stingy, but... You were like the sun to me, gazing down on me with warmth and loveliness hitting up my heart. Without you I would wither up and be no more. For flowery praise the sun will never set upon you, comma, my love, right? Just read that. Incredible. Big news, people. Minty, our kind citizen who tends to the flower garden, has word of trouble brewing. Flower fields and land people with fair flowers is mired in grave danger. One must gather special seeds to help flower fields. Well, we already did that, but we're not gonna talk to her yet because I don't want to start chapter 6 yet, like I said. But yeah, we can get that star piece now that we have sushi. I began helping my wife with the chores, thinking that the work I did at the castle was much easier than this. I had no idea. To get down on my knees and thank my wife for all the work she does every day. Well, made my way sugar scoot over. Well, how embarrassing, I'm awfully sorry. Thought you were my darling, that's why I shouted. When with all that's going on in the world, you can't stop cleaning your house. It sure is tiresome, though. Well, I mean, you can, it just won't be a very pleasant place to... It won't stay very pleasant for very long. My dad's cooler. Sorry, Mario, I guess there's like a little bit of an ongoing arc here where the children and the family learn to like the dad more. We're gonna get stronger. The master of the dojo says those who desire only strength will always be weak. Say what? What do you think that means? Well, I think that's pretty straightforward as far as cone-type sayings go. So we'll get this, this thing. Actually, we can't get that just yet, or can we? Hold on. No, I think we can, never mind. I got confused for a second. I saw this pipe in the middle. We can go in the pipe, okay. But maybe we would have to, like, go in the pipe or come out of the pipe by reaching that from another thing and then be able to reach this spot now. What is in this pipe? I actually don't remember. It really leads down to the sewer. Yeah, it does, but where in the sewers is this? It's a room beneath the town pond. I don't think anyone's been here for a long time. What's in this room then? Looks, oh, it's one of these. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Which part of memory do you want to upgrade? Right. Which one should we upgrade? Probably should upgrade bow. I mean, fairly sure that bow is going to be a little more useful. Like maybe Parakarry, air raid to attack all enemies, fan smoke. I have a faint feeling that maybe Parakarry will be a bit more useful in the next chapter. I'm not sure. We'll do that. With that like, extra move that he has from getting to Ultra rank. Maybe we can even backtrack to earlier places and find more of these blocks at this point, but I don't know. Like, I'm not necessarily gonna go out of my way to look for those at this point. What I'm probably gonna end up doing, I guess, is I think after I beat chapter 7, since at that point all that there's gonna be left to do is to go beat the game in Bowser's Castle. Probably gonna be wanting to do as much as possible in the game before I go into the final dungeon, maybe. Let's see, does this guy have anything new to say? Are you talking to me because you crave knowledge that only my intellect can provide? And how about this? No, the Yoshis that live in... Yes, I've been there. Because the tropical island is so colorful, the Yoshis themselves are of many different colors. They have different personalities depending on their body colors. That's an interesting thing to say, but they all love food, but yellow Yoshis seem to really like hidden delicacies. Yeah, we know about that. He'll be happy. Yeah, we gave him some spaghetti and he gave us a melon in return, which I guess is probably the only way to get that, but well, let's see. What new things does he have to say? Do you know a Koopa called Mr. Colorado, the famous explorer and archaeologist? Solving the riddle of the candy canes and Pleasant Path, investigating Dry Dry ruins in Dry Dry Desert, discovering many new facts. These are but a few of his accomplishments. Yeah, these are totally all his. Recently he found a treasure that proves an ancient civilization once existed in Lava Lava Island. I mean, can they actually determine the age of that thing? According to Mr. Colorado, a long time ago people once lived on Lava Lava Island. That these people used to live in the holes dug out of the side of the volcano on the island. They They were forced to flee because the volcano became very active. Even he couldn't find out what kind of people they were or where they escaped to. Really makes you think. Long after these mysterious people left the island, Yoshi's and Ravens arrived, and they've lived in harmony ever since. Is there anything else you wish to know? Please feel free to ask me. Is that supposed to be some kind of a roundabout continuity linkage to Yoshi's Island, maybe? I don't know, man. Deep lore of Paper Mario is too much for me to handle. Do you know a Giant Koopa? Yeah, I just beat him up. Totally legitimately. Seems this Giant lived in Koopa Village. Time they say he often trained with 4 village Koopas, the Koopa brothers. He was amazingly strong, so he always beat the team of Koopas. Strong as he was, I've heard from some village residents that even Can't See Koopa had a few weak points, though. Okay, so he doesn't actually tell you or hint at what it is. He just tells you, hey, sure he has a weak point, just keep trying stuff. I guess it's a sensible approach, but... You're talking to me because you crave knowledge and only my intellect can provide, yeah. It should be a place called Flower Fields, hidden somewhere in the world. Very rare Crazy Daisy called an Amacy Daisy is said to live there. I'm pretty sure that if we want to get to max level, the only sensible thing to do is gonna be farming those, but... that this Amacy Daisy is so timid that it runs away when it sees anyone. And I think it also has stupidly large attack power. It might actually have the greatest attack power of any enemy in the game. If I'm remembering the number right. Even if you miss it the first time, you might see the Amacy Daisy visit the same place again. In this case, I'm gonna warn you that it can easily one-shot you. Okay, now he's looping. Enemies will attack the party member. Definitely been running into more of those lately. So let's go ahead and check out what's in Mario's house. Oh, Luigi's outside. Hold on, I just saw the notes here. Hey, bro. I guess we can screw up his mojo here by just getting rid of that block. Boy, hanging out way up high sure was nice. Such a great view and everything. And then you had to go and screw all that up for me. I mean, I think Luigi being a bit angsty is part of his whole thing in the Paper Mario universe, if you followed at least the first 3 games, which are the only ones I bothered with. He's a bit angstier than normal about being second banana. See, that's a cool hammer you got there. I bet you can even beat up enemies with hard shells now. Yep. Let's see. Never again will I strike 25 power bounces. I'm really fucking amazed that I managed to do it that one time without being specifically concerned with that. And I'm even more amazed that I managed to do it on stream, but well, how are you all been? Smashing, I trust. I'd just like to thank you for helping with that nasty volcano business. Of course, I'm sure you're well aware of my own heroic role in the final fracas. Lately worried about my dear wife, how she must worry about me as I brave danger. Perhaps it's time I returned home for a while. Feel free to stop by for a spot of tea. I think we will after this. Let's see the diary. Luigi's diary, page 5. Heard that my brother went to Lava Lava Island on a tuna. Well, unbelievable, so unfair. I want to ride on a tuna too. Well, I mean, that's mostly true. Heard that some Yoshi kids in Lava Lava Island got lost and my brother saved them. But Yoshi kids are just about the cutest things around. Well, if this takes place after Mario World, then he should already know that firsthand. I'm a bit jealous of my brother, even though... If this does take place after Mario World, then we canonically already went on a big adventure together where we basically had the same involvement. And that involved the Yoshi kids as well, but... There you go. Luigi's depressive bouts of envy. Recorded in text for posterity. Okay, this has not changed still. Maybe there just isn't anything new that would pop up there at this point. Not like I would be able to afford it anyway with 64 coins, but... Oh, do you know what I could do with 64 coins? I could buy one of Rip Cheetos items, but... I believe I will right now. I'm gonna go to Koopa Village real quick, and I probably should have hit a save block. Hold on a second. Isn't there one like just to the right of one of these screens? I think there should be. Yeah, right here. Okay, now we'll go to Cookwood Village. And we'll see if there's anything new that we can find or do. Is there anything new that we can get from the Bob-omb that sent a letter to Bombette before? Made her angry, feel bad for you, but man, you talk way too much. You'll need to play it cool or she'll never like you at all. Cool. Isn't this the guy? Well, it doesn't say anything different anymore. But isn't that supposed to be the guy that sent her the letter? Maybe there just isn't anything new at this point. Well, let's see. Yep, this guy's here now. Well, I'm back in the village. It's rather nice, eh, old boy? Adventure is all well and good, but one's home is really tops, so stay here for a change. Just about had enough sitting around worrying and waiting for your return. Oh, ah, yes, of course. Well, to tell the truth, old bean, I'm itching to search for the lost palace in the north. Well, tut-tut, mum's the word as far as the wife's concerned. Well, that's a sign of a healthy relationship. My husband came home. Sits around the house and reads books about all the treasures out there waiting. It's so nice to have him home, I can't even tell you. I'm a difficult old man, but I still love him. I don't think there's anything more to find back here. This is the bookshelf in the room. Most of the books seem to be about archaeology. There are also a few that seem somewhat less intellectual. That's all we're gonna say about that. Let's go to the place of the guy that listens to the radio. After we check to see if the Chris guy's in the village, and apparently he's not at the moment, or at least not on the screen. I love this song. Doesn't it remind you of a tropical island? I don't know. Let's change it. Golden Oldies Station. Which one is this? Oh, it's the ending theme from Mario World again. Golden Oldies remind me of the good old days, so yeah. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be a bit of a nod that, yes, Mario World canonically took place before this game. My god. You know, I sometimes go off about how useless it is to consider canon as a concept in a lot of works where it's just pointless, like fucking like comic books or big TV shows that have like hundreds of writers, but pretty sure that Mario canon is another one of those that's like, who would actually determine that? That just seems like a nightmare, but what hits music station? What do we got here? Oh, I think this might be the... No, wait a minute. Let's listen. Oh yeah, it is. It's the Divas song. It actually gets added into the pool of radio stations after you finish that little side quest. The song always brings tears to my eyes while moving. Oh, there you go. Well, let's change it. Information station. But seriously, folks. Attention listeners, because here's your big chance to win. Anyone takes a naughty cake to the front of Dry Ruins will be in the running for a valuable prize. Look for an eccentric looking toad hanging out in front of the Dry Ruins, give the naughty cake to him. Time is starting, the clock is ticking. I think you have like 5 minutes of real time to do that after you hear that, but so let's see. Do we have a naughty cake in reserve? Let's find out. If not, then I think we might be a little host. Maybe we don't, actually. We have a big cookie. Nope. To make a naughty cake, I think we would have to bring a goom nut to tasty, right? So I guess we'll try it, but no idea if we can actually expect to be able to do that in time. Because I'm looking at the clock on my computer thingy right now. It's to my left of my TV thing. It's currently 8 minutes past the hour. Let's grab a goom nut. I think it's, yeah, just hidden near the trees around here. By which I mean that one tree, really. To actually bring it to the chef. desert, which might be a little bit more difficult. Well, let's see. Yeah, go not. Itself. I'm pretty sure that if you use it together with cake mix, which you would expect if you want to make a cake, you just get the cookie instead. There we go. Alright, it is now 9 minutes past the hour, so for all I know, this might be doable. So I guess the best way to get there quickly would be to take the pipe to the outpost and then just go to the left to get to the desert. I don't remember exactly where the ruins are, but I think they're pretty high up on the north side. Well, pretty far north is what I mean when I say high up. Ooh. Pretty sure it's somewhere around here. It's probably close to the northwest. But yeah, I actually have no clear memory of where exactly it is. Might be up here for all I know, like immediately right up here. But it isn't. Shoot. Let's check the, what's to the east of... Oh fuck, up here. Damn it. I've been looking in the wrong place the entire thing. Okay, it's now 10 minutes past the hour, so maybe I won't get there in time. I actually don't remember exactly where this is. This does not seem to be it either. And apparently we've hit the... I think we might need to go a little bit further west, actually. Didn't go far enough west. Yep. Yep. Just keep going west. Just to go one more screen west of here. It is now 11 minutes past the hour, so for all I know, I'm basically out of time. Ooh. Down here. It's not down here, it doesn't look like. It's even further west. And to the north. I don't think it's all the way at the north border, but... Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. Hey, did I do it? Oh, did you bring the items? Sure did. Congratulations. Okay, I did it. Got the maple super, which is a pretty decent item, I guess. Use it wisely. See you again at the next trading event. Okay, so completed 2 of those trading events so far, even though these are like completely inconsequential. Actually, I don't remember how to get back from here. I guess we'll just go back to the path. I'm pretty sure that it's really not worth it to get into fights in this place, just because we're not gonna get any experience. We might get coins or something, but nah. Just need 29 more experience star points so that I can another level. Reach what level at this point? Level 16. That'll put me 11 levels, I think, beyond the level cap, which is 27, if I've been told the truth. One day I'll hit the level cap. It's gonna be a pain, but... oh, it'll happen. Oh boy. This also makes me realize that I'm probably gonna have to go back through the entire desert just to... you know, fish around for those star piece panels. I'm gonna have to go back to a lot of places to fish around for star piece panels, but I think at this point I'm just not even gonna bother with that. I'm just gonna, you know, use the fortune telling service. If it gets to that point, like, I'll probably try backtracking through a few of the maps, but as far as actually, you know, going through every screen in the game that I haven't been to yet, or that I have already been to and I didn't have that badge yet, just to find those panels, I think I'm just gonna use the fortune telling service. Let's have a quick look around here to see if we can... if we can find Chuck Wismo, but apparently he is not here, right? I don't know if I'll do like, if I'll use the special early enchantment for the battles at any point. Like, I guess it would probably be good if you were fighting the super bosses that, you know, didn't have a way to cheese them like Country Koopa does. I think we'll go back to Koopa Village for just a little bit. Just another quick bout just to see whether or not this guy has anything more to give us at this point. Oh, there we go. Let's get a favor. Seem to have misplaced my glasses, which is vexing. I suppose I must have dropped them somewhere. I mean, it can be pretty friggin' annoying if you... Like, if you wake up and you don't know where your glasses are and you can't find them. That can be really annoying from experience. Haven't gone beyond the borders of Koopa Village, so logic suggests that they're somewhere in the village. Could you drop what you're doing and find them? Sure. Guessing that they're gonna be in a bush somewhere or a tree. So we can take care of this now and possibly just run out however many favors he has to give us at this moment. Maybe we're gonna have to talk to someone to find them. It's a leaf, but I don't want that leaf right now, honestly. These are super easy to find, so... I really want to have a huge stock of them. Oh, there they are. We got the glasses. Yeah, take them like you're to my left, even though you're to my right. Hopping Hurt Plant. Your master Sleuth, Mario. Eyesight's really gone downhill these last years. Now I can once again read books without any trouble. Technology is great, isn't it? But pretty sure glasses are a little old-fashioned. Yeah, there we go. 1 coin acquired. Really been dragging my shell recently. I need a tart pick-me-up. Fresh slime should do the trick. Can you go find one? You should have told me about that a while ago. God damn it. I feel as slow as a tortoise. Well, we do know where to get a lime, so I might as well go find out now. Can carry another one around. Yes, yes, we have room for one more item. So let's go get a lime. Also, I hate the save block again. Just paranoia. At least I'm fairly sure I'm not gonna have this problem when I eventually get to the GameCube Paper Mario game. Like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna be continuing this little kind of Mario RPG sub-series right after I'm done with this one, but I think the next thing that I would play wouldn't be Thousand Year Door, but rather the first Mario and Luigi game. Okay, one of these has a lime. There it is. Alright, we got the thing. Now what? My spiny spikes, are you for real, Mario? Mind-blowing. Crazy. What a sour lime, that'll put a spring in my step. You're a stand-up guy for doing an old Koopa so many favors. This time I'll give you this special gift as thanks. Don't tell anybody though, I've got a reputation to keep. 3 star pieces, there we go. And there's more favors on the way though. Recently heard about a snack called a Kookie. It's supposedly delicious. Must confess that I have a sweet tooth. How do you think you could track one down? Well, one of the ingredients is a Koopa leaf, but I have no idea what more. I got a feeling. If one of them is a Koopa leaf, then I get the feeling that the other one might be cake mix. Do you have any cake mix on backup in the item check? Hey, this guy's here. Everyone's favorite quizmaster Chuck Quizmo. Again. 12th time. How many buildings are there in Koopa? Oh shit, well, 6. It is 6, right? 6 houses, unless there's 5. Didn't remember if there was one all the way on the left, but I guess there was. Correctly answered 12 questions so far. It would be pretty embarrassing to get that wrong while in Koopa Village, wouldn't it? But yeah, there are 6 buildings. Okay, good. 3 buildings on each screen. Okay. Yeah, so we made the big cookie by mixing the goom nut with some cake mix. We had a lime right here. Damn it, I should have... whatever. Here we have some cake mix, so I guess it's a complete guess, but I guess we're gonna pick up the cake mix and probably sell something of what we have. We're gonna leave the maple super, actually. I think we're gonna be using it right away. And if I do hope this is the correct thing though, because usually the only way to get more cake mix is to go beat up some Shy Guys in the toy box. Okay. Alright, you know, usually we just look this up, but I guess for A it doesn't matter too much if I end up getting it wrong, but B, well, A is not a big deal, I already said that. And B, it's pretty easy to get this stuff again, I guess. So, you know, go out there and take a chance here, experiment. Play video games the old-fashioned way without the internet. Hey, we got it. Makes Mario electric, sleepy, or transparent, and restores 15 HP. That looks really good, actually. It seems like it might be, sleepy or transparent, so it does have a possible adverse effect. It took me a second to get that. But if it does end up making him transparent, if that has like a high enough chance of happening, then it could be basically an effective... what do you call it? Effective substitute for the repel gel. Well, here it is. Einso albino dinos. You're world-class, Mario. This is the cookie everyone raves about. It does look good. I think I'll save it for later. And here we are. It's definitely worth more than 1 coin, alright, but it's still the favors he has for now. Let's see, is there anything else that I would like to do at this time? Or would this be a good time to call it? Because like I said, I think I'm going to be starting chapter 6 right now. Is there anything else that I would like to do? I do have 19 star... Wait, when did I get 7 more star pieces? Oh, I guess I shouldn't complain about that. We now have 66 coins as opposed to the 64 we had before. I'm just gonna take a look over here just to see what it's like. Just to see if there's any new dialogue from the people here. Quadroff's badge shop, there are lots of badges, yeah. We knew that already. Hey, wanna play hide and seek in Forever Forest? It'll be really scary. You and your mom. Boy. You recently go someplace tropical or something, you look like you came back with a little tan. Oh, didn't think you could possibly look any cooler, but you do. Oh. Hey, these two are here. Mario, please take good care of my brother, okay? Come on, we're in a hurry, Mario, seriously. You're so obnoxious sometimes. Usually forgot that this could happen. Mario, you're looking just fine, aren't you? You be careful not to be a burden on Mario's adventure. I help out all the time. Going to tell Dad and Goomba. Oh. Must come over to our house again someday. Well, we can easily get there with the pipe, but we actually were there just a while ago. Don't be silly, pumpkin. Always treat me like a kid. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty true to life. Now what about these three? You know, there's a girl I can have a crush on, but I'm terrible at expressing my feelings, you know what I mean? There you go, man. Just let me know if you need any advice. I'm the master. To start with, you can never go wrong with flowers. Flowers. Girls love getting flowers like nobody's business. Honestly, I'm not sure if that applies to everyone, but that would be pretty nice. Like every girl. Even. Went to Lava Lava Island, Yoshi's ravens erupting volcanoes. That's amazing. You know something? It's also a big fat lie. Don't believe it for a second. Well, sure that's not the first time that guy has responded to us like that. Love to walk alone in a park full of flowers. It'll be quiet and relaxing. Flowers don't chatter endlessly like people are prone to do. Well, yeah, about that. Pretty sure that doesn't quite apply in this universe, but we'll learn that very soon. People have been flocking here to see the whale. Well, little matey looks like I had the wrong bait before. Really in huge holes. Well, never heard... Oh, I've heard of it, but I've never gone there. Sounds like paradise. Sounds like paradise, just like my theoretical ability to read things properly. But check out that whale. It's huge, huge, dude. That whale turned out to be a blessing. It's an attraction if you catch my drift. People are finally starting to come back here for entertainment. Well, and listen to this again. Not because we've heard this a bunch of times already, but we can still hear it if we hang around near the club, kind of. Not really. It fades out. Henry went over the sea to Lava Lava Island recently. Folks in Yoshi's village took really good care of me. What a wonderful place it was. Such a mild climate and some of the tastiest foods. I remember eating picnic lunches on the beach, sea breezes. It was just fantastic. It's been too long. I must go again sometime. Woman who tends flowers, Minty is looking for you. Yeah, pretty sure that no matter where in town you go, everyone's just gonna try to make this guys here. You know, railroad you. How do we get back there again? There's supposed to be a way. There is a way. There has to be a way. Aha. Yeah, I found you. A darned fish male is catching tons of fish. He didn't even care that I ain't around anymore. Well, I think that should be good news. Bit robust for such a little guy. Totally can have water out, even though I don't think that'll make a difference, even though, yeah, sent water letter. I think that pretty much takes care of everything. Like, I could go and try to find the master in the dojo, but I really don't think that that would go all that great at this point. Yeah, that's probably one thing that I definitely will leave for after I beat the vanilla game. Doing the final fight against the master. I'm pretty sure there's another super boss you can get in Bowser's Castle where you can potentially fight 3 anti-guys at once, but I don't know if I necessarily want to... There's like a real benefit to doing that, or if I want to do that, because like at least if you fight the anti-guy in the toy box, you know, you can't cheese him by just giving him an item that he wants, and there we go. Damage dodge. Well, I would like this, but can't afford it anymore at this point. But yeah, I don't know. Don't know if it's really worth it to fight the 3 anti-guys in Bowser's Castle. I'm not sure if I'll end up doing that or not. But yeah, at this point I think I'm pretty much ready to call it for the night. This is where we go to initiate chapter 6, but I don't think I want to do that yet. Minty seems to be troubled. Well, let me save and see if talking to these guys and denying them the seeds does anything. Our field is in a state of despair because of Bowser's minions. Save us. Well, here's Minty. Nobody can match her skill at growing flowers. She must have a green thumb. Bulbs come from a flower-filled land called flower fields. They say the flowers in flower fields are in trouble. To get to flower fields, you need 4 cancer seeds that only bulbs possess. But where are the bulbs? I'm pretty sure that, yeah, Merlin's fortune telling. But we already have all the seeds because we've been very much aware of that since the start of the game because I played it before. But want me to predict the path you should take? No. I'm not really sure what would happen if you paid him at this point. You know what? Let's find out what happens. Let's see what flavor text we've been missing. And then we will be out 5 coins, so clearly that's an indication that we need to, you know, end the game and shut off and things and put that timeline to rest, sure. Next will I read what your future holds. Oh. Crystal eye open wide. I ching. Aha. So you get to watch the disco ball, I guess. I've never even seen this because I've never used this. There's a lot of empty space in the Toad Town Flower Garden. The door opens when enough flowers bloom. You need seeds. You find the special seeds in Toad Town, Forever Forest, J Jungle, and on Mount Rugged. Oh yeah, the first one is in the town, isn't it? You don't remember where it is, or where it was originally. Obviously it's in the Flower Garden now, but I don't think it was there from the beginning, was it? Well, one of the forest was in one of the secret paths in the jungle. We met it just a little while ago, and the one in Mount Rugged is just like slightly out of the way. Once you find seeds from 4 different colored flowers, you take them to a girl who tends the Toad Town flowers. You need all 4 seeds. You can see a star spirit waiting for you in the cloudy sky of a different world. This world lies just through the door, so that also raises questions about the lore of Paper Mario, like, is Flower Fields technically in a different dimension? I don't know. There's a lot of questions that it raises, but I suppose there are questions that won't necessarily be answered, ever. But yeah, we are level 15. We are 12 levels away from max level. Actually not even sure what to expect as to what level I'll be when I get to like the beginning of chapter 8 at this point, or level I'll be without grinding. And when I get to the final boss at the end of chapter 8. Guess we'll find out together, but I also was not expecting the fucking BP cap to be 30, so I'm sure there's more surprises to be had. I have a letter, but that's for someone in Shiver City, right? Starborn Valley. No, never mind. That's chapter 7. And yeah. Well, look at the map that we barely even looked at before. Now we can even see the Crystal Palace and the stuff in chapter 7. I'm sure we have to go up here to, you know, access the final part of the game, which is chapter 8 here in the friggin'. I don't remember actually. Did we go to Starborn Valley in chapter 7 or is it until chapter 8? We'll find out. I guess this over here is Flower Fields. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's in a different dimension though. It just looks like it's slightly behind the town. Well, I'm just stalling at this point. But yeah, that's where we're gonna leave it for tonight. Some Monhan and some Paper Mario, at least some Paper Mario technical difficulties that led me to some DIY maintenance, but hey, at least we haven't gotten another crash yet, so can only hope that the gods of hardware will the rest of this game, this run, without any more crashes or weird stuff. But I suppose that's something that we can implicitly hope for no matter what her situation is, but yes. I think... I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing now, actually. Is there anybody that I know that's alive at this time? There might be a couple people. Let's see. Speaking of Monster Hunter, might be someone that's streaming that I know. And there's somebody else. I think what we're gonna do is. I think what we're gonna do is. Well, first I'm gonna go to the post-stream screen to realize that the. Okay, you know, finders can see that the capture card sources will be there, so they're gonna be able to hear it. But I'm gonna be starting up the N64 anyway. And there we are, but what we're gonna be doing now, I guess, quickly restore the iTunes playlist, is if you would stick around for just a few minutes. We're gonna pause this song. Just a few minutes more, a couple of minutes more. I think we're gonna be rating Chef Shear, who is playing Monster Hunter on PC too, I'm pretty sure. But as far as my streams, today was Wednesday, correct? Yes. Well, it's Thursday now because it's past midnight, but it was Wednesday when we started, and that's what matters. But I'm pretty sure I can reliably tell you that yes, I will in fact be back on the weekend. Probably with more Paper Mario. I might do like one day of Paper Mario and then one day of Xenoblade Chronicles X or something like that, because those are the two games that I did really want to finish at some point. And that I had, ongoing. I'm just gonna queue up the raid to stop myself from rambling too much, but yes, I'll be back on, with every probability, I'll be back on Friday and Saturday at least. Spell this like this. Okay. And, probably be some kind of mix of those two games. I'll probably prioritize Paper Mario if I end up wanting to prioritize something, but yes. I would say maybe I'll even be able to finish the game over the weekend, but I don't know if that can actually happen at this point. Like, even if I did finish the vanilla game, like I said, I'm going for 100%, so that wouldn't necessarily imply that that would be the end of the game on stream, but yeah. But yes, I'm rambling at this point. Independently of all that, I will be back on the weekend. I can say that with much greater certainty than I talk about my weekday streams, so I'll see you then. So y'all take it easy. Thank you everybody for coming like always. Thanks for chatting. Always great whenever people chat, and I will see you later.